Hey there, fourth grade mathematicians. So, all this unit, we've been learning a lot about estimation and how estimation is a really great way to check your work. Today, I'm going to show you another way to check your work, and that is by using the opposite operation. Before we go over this strategy, let's just make sure we understand what these words mean. An operation, you might be thinking like if you have to go to the hospital and get an operation on your kidney or something. But in math, operation means what you're doing to the number. So your operation could be to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Those are all of our operations. And then what about opposite? Well, you know opposite. An opposite is something that means the exact difference of something else. So for example, the opposite of yes is no. The opposite of up is down. And the opposite of left is right. So we're going to learn how to check our work by using the opposite operation. So what if we did this with math? Well, what is the opposite of adding something? Well, the opposite of adding more would be taking it away, subtraction. What is the opposite of dividing something into groups? It would be multiplying it into more groups. So the opposite of addition is subtraction, and the opposite of division is multiplication, and it goes both ways. So let's see how we can use this to check our work. Okay, so now that we understand what an opposite operation is, let's see how it can be used to check our work. So let's say that you were given this math problem. 1,273 plus 4,958. Let's use our addition strategies that you've already learned to help us find our answer. We'll start in our ones place and add each place value one at a time. 8 plus 3 is 11, and we'll carry our 1. Then we need to do 7 plus 5 is 12, plus the 1 we carried is 13. 9 plus 2 is 11, plus the 1 we carried is 2. Is 12, sorry, not 2. I carried my 1, and then 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 1 more is 6. So I just got the answer, 6,231. I'm going to draw a diagram of what I just did using what I like to call a math mountain. So what I just did is I just added two numbers together to get a larger number. So I got 6,231 because, there's my mountain, I added two smaller numbers together. I added 1,273 plus 4,958. My mountain works with opposite operations because if I were to start, oh, I forgot my comma, can't do that. If I were to start with 6,231, I could subtract one of my smaller numbers to get my other number. So 6,231 minus 1,273 should get me 4,958. And I just realized I forgot my 8 and my comma. My goodness. And then same goes on the right side. If I were to do 6,231 minus 4,958, I would get 1,273. And that's what it means to use the opposite operation. Let's check to see if that will work. All right, let's first take the work that we did so far and make it smaller. Just put it over here. Okay, so now we're going to continue and try to check our work using the opposite operation. So I can start with my answer, 6,231, and if I subtract one of the numbers from the bottom of my mountain, I should get the other number from the bottom of my mountain. So I should get this number. If I don't get this number, then I have made a mistake somewhere in my math, and I need to go back and check my work. So let's see if this will work. All right, I'm going to need to do some borrowing here. I'm going to borrow a 10 from the 30 and give it to my ones place so that I now have 11. Okay, 11 minus 3 is 8. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to borrow again over here. 12 minus 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 5. This is looking good so far. I have to borrow again. 11 minus 2 is 9. And 5 minus 1 is 4. And look at that. Both of my numbers are the same, which means that I have checked my work and my answer that I got the first time is correct. I checked using the opposite operation. Let's also do an example where I have to start with a subtraction problem. Here is our subtraction problem. First, let's solve for our exact answer, and then we will check using the opposite operation. We'll start in the ones place. 7 minus 3 is 4. I can't take 7 away from 4, so I'm going to borrow from my hundreds place. 14 minus 7 is 7. 8 minus 6 is 2. And 8 minus 5 is 3. So I just got an answer, but we need to check to make sure that it makes sense. So let's create our math mountain. Here is our mountain. I need to figure out where to put my numbers. The number that goes at the top of the mountain is the number that together, two numbers would create to make the largest number. So what's my largest number? That should go at the top of my mountain. 8,947 is my largest number. Then my other two numbers will go on the bottom of my mountain. 5,674 and my other number, which is 3,274. Oh, I made a mistake. This should be a 3. Whoops. Okay. So I know that the two numbers on the bottom of my mountain should add together to get the number on the top. And then originally what I did is I subtracted 5,673 from my top number. It would also work if I subtracted 3,274 from my larger number. All right, let's go ahead and check using the opposite operation. Okay, so since I started with subtraction, the opposite of subtraction is addition. So I'm going to add the two numbers that are on the bottom of my mountain. If my math was correct, they should add together to get the number that's on the top of my mountain. So let's see what happens. 5,673 plus 3,274. I hope this works because otherwise it means that I made a mistake somewhere. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. Carry the 1. 6 plus 2 is 8. Plus the 1 I carried is 9. And 5 plus 3 is 8. There it is. I got the same number that I started with. So that means that I flipped to check my work, and I have confirmed that the original answer I got, 3,274, is correct. Check. I checked my work. So remember, I started with subtraction. I did a subtraction problem at the beginning, and I checked my work with addition, the opposite operation. I got the same number from my mountain, so check. I can be very confident that my answer is correct.